Hi, this is Dennis with Second Chance Tackle. I'm back to preview some fishing reels that I'll be working on this week, things that have recently arrived in my shop. And, well, they may be in for repair, they may be in for service. We're not quite sure, but generally what shows up in my shop goes out having a second chance. That's what we'll try to do with these reels. Well, the first one was actually purchased at a local town garage sale that we had lately. This is the Shakespeare 2470 Pro Touch. The 70 means it's a 70 size reel. This is a very big reel, and it's designed for big fish. The yards and monofilament in the line indicate it starts at 20, 30, 40, and can even handle 50-pound monofilament test. Well, that's quite a lot. And this was strapped on to an Okuma 11-foot surf rod, which is kind of popular around here. Those rods and this type of a reel will enable you to make the second break on the waves, and a lot of times that's where those fish are. So this one, I'm not even sure if it has a ball bearing in it. This may be a total bushing reel. My guess is it's from the late 70s or early 80s. I think it was right around that time where metal was being replaced by graphite. And again, this is a beautiful reel. It's a Shakespeare Pro Touch 2470. I'll be servicing that one and trying to keep that one going for a long time to come. The next one is a drop-off. It's a Shimano. It's a Shimano R4000. It's the FX series, and it's a rear drag fishing reel. Generally, these reels are intended for fresh water, and that's because you don't have a lot of rear drag on this reel. The benefit of a rear drag fishing reel is while you're fishing, you can adjust the drag without reaching over where your line is coming in and trying to adjust the top drag on a fishing reel, something similar to the top drag on this fishing reel. Well, this one's in for service, and it's got a little bit of dirt on it. The fellow told me that he got it recently at a little fishing flea market, and just wants it all tuned up, cleaned up, and ready to go fishing. I'm going to try and help in that process. All right, we got a couple of boxes that have shown up. The first one comes from North Carolina, and half of the time the biggest issue I face in fixing these reels is figuring out how to open up the boxes. So let's see what we have here. So North Carolina shares a lot of the fishing characteristics that we have. This one came from Ted. Looks like Ted is sending me 2 reels. Oh, these will be fun. I enjoy these. I have one of these almost in brand new shape. This is the Damn Quick 110. What a nice freshwater reel. We can tell from this one it hasn't been fishing in a while. I'm wondering where Ted may have found it, but these do clean up nicely, as they say, and we'll see what we can do to keep this one fishing. You can see there's just a ton of dirt and debris in here. It's all over the place, and no doubt there's a lot of dried grease inside, but when these things get tuned up, that's a very nice ultralight reel, and I'm happy to give that one a second chance for Ted. The second one we have, one of my favorites. This is the Royal Maroon series of the Shakespeares. These have spiral drives inside of them. This one is the 2062, and I think this is early 1970s, and well, hard to say. It's either 69 or 70, right in that era is when these were. This one's working pretty good. You can feel a little bit of tightness in it, and well, just like the other one, these two are going to look like the day they came off the shelves at the store, and they're going to go fishing, catch a lot of fish to come. Well, if you like these types of videos, I want to encourage you to subscribe to my channel. If you do subscribe to my channel, please use that notification button. The notification button will tell you when I'm posting videos, and well, that's something you'll be able to see if you're interested in watching. And if you are, that notification button will let you know when it's posted, so that you can just jump right on it and learn what you can learn. All right, this one comes in from Pennsylvania. It comes in from, I don't know, Pennsylvania. All right. Always works out well that way. Nicely packed with bubble wrap. We have a spinning reel here. And the reel is drum roll please. This is a quantum reel. I'm not sure if it's a PTS or not. Quantum 20. What does it say on here? PTI. Okay, so this is the Quantum Energy PTI. And these are very well made reels. And they're kind of in that series with the... I'm wondering what's... Oops. Something's going on in the reel, obviously, right there. And that's at the bottom of the spool. So how do you tell on a reel like this if it's a spool issue or if it's something else? Well, take the spool off. That will normally help you to localize the issue. It may be on this reel that it needs an additional shim washer. Yeah, there's no shim washer on here. So I would say it probably needs an additional shim washer. We'll go back to the schematics to check that out, but you'll notice as we're doing that now, there's no clink going on. So I think the mystery solved in terms of what's clinking. You need a little spool spacer washer. This isn't the right one, but it'll probably be somewhat similar to that. The other ones usually come in like a, well, I think, looks like we have one in the wrong place. That's possible. Let's see what happens if we reverse this. If that's the right one. This is what we should be looking for. Yeah, those two belong on top of the click ratchet, not underneath. Let's see just by ourselves if this doesn't solve it right here. Tighten it down, because I think they may have been under the thing. Mystery solved, right? That was easy enough. Okay, we'll service that one. We'll get that one back out there fishing again. All right, one more coming in. This one comes in from John in Pittsburgh. If they were all that easy, right? And let's see what John is sending in. John has got one big old Daiwa here. This is the original series of the Daiwa Black Golds. This is the BG30, one of my favorites. This is, it's kind of hard to figure out how Daiwa did their sizing. Because if you look at a 30 size reel in today's marketplace, well, this is a 40 size reel. It has nowhere near the capacity of it. But the BGs were all over the board in terms of where the nomenclature came from in terms of the model varieties. Sort of like, well, the Mitchells. You had a Mitchell 300, which was an intermediate. You had a Mitchell 302, which was a very large reel. And then you turned around and had a Mitchell 304, which was a small reel. Let me go figure. All right, and then we have our pen. This is a pen 650 SS. I just had... So the 650 SS has two anti-reverse overrides, or anti-reverse mechanisms with overrides. This is what's known as the silent anti-reverse. You can flip that this way and override the click, click, click. And this one will be the primary, which isn't working. So this reel is pretty much dependent on the one anti-reverse. This has a finger knob for a anti-reverse. They're getting harder and harder to find. We're going to see what we can do. And here's the second BG30. Again, these are one of my favorites. They go back. They have metal cases on them. And wow, they're just very nice reels all around. Well, I hope you've enjoyed that preview. And if you want to see some videos on these, again, please leave them in the comment section. We'll try and answer those questions that you have and try to do videos time permitting. For our first responders and central personnel, those involved in public safety, police, fire, rescue, and the like, thank you for all of this that you do. And, well, indications are that the fishing season is getting active because, well, a lot of reels have come in this week. We'll see what we can do to get them out there and get them fishing again, giving them a second chance. Hope you've enjoyed that. This is Dennis with Second Chance Tackle. Have a great day.